Hey, this is Toluca Prison. We are on standard difficulty, but we are on light puzzles. So if you're looking for light puzzle solutions, this is walkthrough for you. If you have standard or hard puzzle difficulty on, you'll probably see stuff similar. It might be solved sort of the same way, but it might be slightly different. So just keep that in mind. We're at the basement of the Historical Society down the long stairs. So, not a memo, but... And I don't remember if there's a syringe in here or not, because I would have grabbed it at the end of my travel video getting here in the first place. So be sure to check that. Okay. Let's get started. So we've got a vomiter. To start. Hang on, and you can look at the... That's horrendous. Like, you can either be hung or stabbed to death. No, thank you. Okay, so in this room, you'll find 1, 2, 3, and then nothing. Breakable walls. You want the left one. And if you get the wrong one, just pick a different one. Because 2 have solid walls behind, but this is the one with the door. The left one of the 3. Supposed to be. There you are. I was like, where are you? Okay, so in here, can't interact with the keypad until we pick up the key, but you can sort of see that the only buttons that don't have blood all over them are 2, 3, and 9. The rest all have blood smears on them. So those are the buttons that we're going to mess with. I got it through trial and error because it's not that many combinations, but it's 9, 3, 2. And there are beetles that will attack you, and it's sort of infinite spawn as you go along. Like, if the longer you take to get it, the more beetles will come and harass you. So 9, 3, 2. Spiral key. Drink. And then in between these rows of tables have a memory, a glimpse of the past.
Ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head and pow.
Eddie?
Oh, hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know. It just came at me.
Okay. So he attacked you, and you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark. I heard footsteps, so I turned back, and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he looked at me, I just had to do it.
He looked at you? I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it in his eyes.
His eyes?
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy was dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I? Well, anyway, I better get going.
Wait. You're gonna go out there alone?
Yeah.
Okay, before we leave, grab that. I don't think that sound symbolized a change in the room. So here's the Armory save file. This is where we're going to come to get the rifle, but we have to get the rifle key. Because the rifle is locked back there. And we have the gun cabinet notice. And the maps. Go to the chapel. Syringe, and then not a memo, but you can read about the prisoners a little. Now, once we pick up this weight, we're going to get an explodey vomit that comes out from the back. Okay, so now that we have the map, we're going to head into A block to start. And we're going to get a glimpse of the past from A3, which is also going to have a vomit guy in it. There's quite a few enemies in here. Especially these. I'm not always certain is worth getting, but sort of flail around. They're like the standard forelegs, but they crawl everywhere. Okay, so we're in A3. And we're going to interact with the shelf. Some rifle. And then we want A5, which is 2 down on the right. For some handgun. Just pull back because I don't trust anything. And we want to go around to the B side. We're going to get into B1 and B3. These are stairs that we'll unlock later. Okay, there will be a foreleg in here. Nice one, James. Where on earth? I can't believe that just like came through all that. Okay, shotgun. We're going down to B1. We're also going to tag this door right here so it shows up on the map. Now there's going to be a foreleg in here. What's this? And I don't think that there's anything. And we're going to go the other way because we're going to go out into the yard. Okay, we're going to head into the yard. There's a save file here if you want one. And then do your best to just walk vaguely forward. It's like so hard to see. Okay. So weight number 1 is already here. And we're going to put that on the left one. And then we just got the heaviest in the chapel. Now we're going to put that on the right one. And that's how we open the Headless Serpent. Which I have not put on the map yet. But this is not the Headless Serpent, but I'm going down here just to put it on the map. This is the Wingless Dove door. There we go. This is the Headless Serpent. Right after A6. shotgun. There are quite a few of those. They're like, I call them sort of ceiling forelegs. They're just like forelegs, but they're different in that they crawl up the walls and all that other stuff. It's more of a ceiling wall foreleg. There's a bunch of them in here. Mostly, I try to sort of vaguely avoid them more than killing them because they're kind of spazzy and hard to lock onto to shoot. So I find like I just waste too much ammo. So for the most part. Alright, we're going to go into E4 to start. Which is the second door on the right. Okay, photo? Oh, it's family photo, but it's a memo. We'll be together soon. Okay. And then we're going to the room up here that's just above E8. That's where we're going next. See, they just like, they smack you and then they run away. Okay, hang on. Then we're going to this room right here, northeast of E10. That's where we're going. Handgun. And then into the witness room. So we have another save file. Which I might do actually, just in case. Handgun. Now, we are on a light puzzle. And the way I sort of did it is I just went 5, 4. I just made sure everything was up. So anytime going right to left, anytime something switched back down, I just switched it back up. So up. So then 3, 2, 3 again. 1, 3 again. The goal is to push the needle into the red. There's that. Now, by doing that, we just opened all of the cells. So now a lot of things that were confined are now loose. But we have the medium weight, which is the 4th weight in the series. Take out a few people from the safety of this room, safety-ish of this room, before moving on. Okay, we're in that same room above E8, and we're going into E7, which is across the hall.
Ah!
Amazing, James. Okay, E7, then E3, and E1. handgun. Now we're going into E1 for handgun, and our way over to the other side. Okay, we've got a nurse. Another explodey vomiter. Or at least a vomiter. Okay, but we are now in E19, and we're going to go into E17 and then E11. E17. E11. Shotgun. I just looked out here. I literally just looked out the door 2 seconds ago. Okay, from E11, we are going to go down to the corner 18, 16, and then 10. So 18. And 10. Okay, not a memo to collect, but you can read about one of the executions. Drink, and then the Armory Key. So this is good. This is going to get us the rifle. A little more rifle ammo before we leave. Oh yeah, not a collectible, but it's sort of lore about Silent Hill and the lake. Just sort of like a nice little story. About a disappearing ship. Okay, now we're back out in the armory. And that's right D-pad to equip, which we're gonna do because it, like the other gun's not loaded. So make sure you load it. Okay, so that wait is done. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Head back out into the yard and open the next door. Okay. So we just got weight number 4. So we're going to put 4 over here and move 6 over with the 1. So now we have 1 and 6 on the left and 4 on the right. And we just unlocked the Hornless Ox, which is back by the armory door. They really want you to just stay and fight and get overwhelmed down there. No, thank you. Okay, now there is a vomiter, like, right here. I've had him just come around the corner and be like, hello, before. We'll find them later. Alright, there. I do want to get rid of a couple of these guys. They're all over the place. But they just respawn, so they just come back. So I haven't found like really too much of a benefit to get rid of them over just sort of ignoring them. Saw someone walking around past lights out. Catch me if you can. Okay, C5, which is where we're going. There's the barometer. So C5 is the last one down on the row. Drink. Okay, then we're going to go into the guard room, which is right to the right. Are you getting up, or is that a second one? That's a second. Another save file if you want one. Cell block D key. Block D. Okay. So someone's getting out and harassing 140. So that's going to tell us, reading that note tells us to go into DL5, but we would have ended up there eventually anywhere. Okay, so next we're going to go into D6, or C6, but we have to break open the side wall, because it's, like, locked. So we have to get in this way. Health. And a syringe. Worth it. Door's locked though. Can't go out that way. Now these stairs go back down to AB. They'll get used later on, but not right now. So the next thing we want is D6. There's an exploding vomiter in D6, which is always lovely. So right next door. Unlock it with the key we got from the guard room. Grab this for you. Too much. Dang it. That was my fault. Okay, around to D3 and into D5. Shiv key. I'm going for a walk. Flip. Both use a bath. Alright, we're heading into the showers. Alright. Showers is through C4. Going straight. Back around to start. So that's the door to the shower, and we're going next door. And we're going to use the Shiv key. And I'm going to get smacked from behind. I just know it. He's coming. It's Paranoid Note. Let him come. Okay, first stall on the left, there's going to be a foreleg. And there's a beetle around here somewhere. But of course, will sneak up on me. Okay, health. Ammunition. I'm not hearing the beetle, actually. Keep an eye out for a beetle, because there may or may not be one there. I've seen one in the past, and I'm not seeing one now, so just be careful. Okay, going into the changing room. Rifle, syringe, note, crumpled note. I told you. He's here. And another rifle. Rifle ×2, memo, and a syringe. Okay. So now I will most likely not get all of the loot in here. It's too dark. There's too many corners. There's a lot going on. There's one nurse that wanders around, but that's about it. But there's a lot of loot, so it's worth looking around before sticking your hand in the disgusting hole at the other end. And then this is important. This is a glimpse of the past. We are over on the right. I'll pull up the map so that you can see exactly where we are. Down on the middle south wall. To find the glimpse of the past, I'll back up a little. So here's the start. Just go right. It's tiles right there. Shotgun for listeners. Alright, don't do the bug wall yet. Do all of the looting that you can. Okay. After you think you've gotten as much as possible, now it's time for the bug hole. Now, I had my shotgun ready because these guys will slowly start to come to life. You can outrun... I outran, like, all of them. But you will see nurses by the toilet areas. You have to shoot a couple of nurses and head back through. But that's pretty much it. But the guys in the showers will come to life if you dawdle, which is why you should do all of the looting beforehand. And this is going to be the weight to help get us into the next area. Alright, so no dawdling. One nurse to the face, another nurse to the face. Why aren't you going down? I was too far away. Alright. Shot too soon, that's why they didn't go down. That's alright, we're okay. And we are done with this area. We'll leave by those steps that we unlocked because that puts us on the B side and closer to the yard. So remember, these are the stairs we're taking. Oops. Up by C6. We're right on the stairs by C6. Came out of the toilets. Okay, and back into the yard. Okay, so we just got weight number 5. And we're going to go into the Eyeless Boar. So we want number 1 on the left, and then we're going to put 4, 5, and 6 all on the right for the Eyeless Boar. And that's in the B area. The B block right here. Every time. Alright, I've done prison like 3+ times, and this guy follows me in every single time. Every time. No matter what. So most likely you're gonna get hit. Okay, we are going into the warehouse. We're going to have a vomit exploder and a 4-leg in here. And we're going to get the vomit exploder first because the distance, they have serious distance with their vomits. There we go. And then the 4-leg. Where is she? There you are. Okay, photo and a handgun. There's the photo. Old man's always prepared, number 23. Do not unlock this. There's going to be another one of those ceiling 4-legs that just flies in the door and just smacks you in the face and turns around and went away. It's not worth it. Just don't even unlock it. Because you're just going to be left going, what the hell was that? May have to deal with it in the hall, though. Yeah. But at least from this direction, you'll have a little bit of space. Alright. Visitation stuff. An infirmary. I don't think I ever got in that room. Not entirely sure. We'll have to take another look around. I don't know. If anyone knows how to get into... Can I zoom in, please? Thank you. To that room that I'm sort of like looking at, that kitty corner room. Let me know, because it kind of implies you can get in. But I'm not sure. Alright. In Station 7, we have a prisoner's letter. They're staying away. Shotgun. Gonna have a beetle around the corner. There it goes. Crystal. Second stall is health in the women's room. The men's room has a save spot. If you want one. Above the urinals. Reap what you sow. Along with he locked himself in and took the key. I think he's talking about the warden. I think he's safe up there because the warden's office is upstairs. He marks something on his map. Oops. Which now takes us to the infirmary. And we are right down here by the break room. Here. Here's a glimpse of the past, I think. That's what this is. And then we have two nurses. Really? That mess? How? I have enough health. It's okay. Okay, prisoners are sick. Examinations. Handgun ammo, and then the locker by the TV. Handgun ammo. New rules of conduct. Handgun ammo. 2 nurses in here. And a nurse back here. Oh, glass is already gone. Oops. All right, that's okay. So handgun, shotgun, the upper floor key. An unfinished report. I think that's everything. No, we still have a health. No, we got the health. Good shotgun. Unfinished report. Yeah, health. Alright, let me see something. Okay, so the question mark above the infirmary in the room that we're in right now. Remember back by the break room I interacted with the wall and it was like scribblings about the warden being upstairs? If you interact with that wall after you clear this back room, you'll get a question mark that will stay on this room and won't clear. It's just a glitch, just ignore it. As long as you get the key, you're fine. You're not missing anything as long as you have the key. Let me see if this puts it back on there. He's already scribbled on the thing, so he probably won't, but yeah, it's gone. Alright, upper floor. We're actually above the chapel. I guess that's where you are. We got a 4-leg, which I'm not going to waste shotgun on. Usually, she comes right at me. There you are. I never actually had her up here before. Handgun. Here's a safe spot. Shotgun. Handgun. And that's it. Okay. So now we're going to type sick. S. Oh, no. Curses. Back. Let's do it over. S. I. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what happened, but I typed U on accident, which is why I backed up. But the game typed I, and then when I typed S again, it typed C. So it looks like I didn't know that first time because I just typed sick the first couple times. So it looks like maybe you'll get off if you just interact with the typewriter. I don't know. Because that's what just happened to me. But alright, we just got the lightweight, which is weight, I believe, number 3. Yeah, weight number 3. Alright, back out to the yard. Now for exiting this area, you can either go back all the way the long way, like through warehouse, or this door right here will take you into the Hornless Ox area, interestingly. And we'll take the stairs by between D6 and C6. Where's the door? Okay, for the Wingless Dove, there's too many. I can't visually tell them apart, so I'm going to put them back. And then we just got 3. So for Wingless Dove, we want 1, 3, 5, 6. Number 4 is going to be on the right. And now we have Wingless Dove. Okay, so for this area, we want F2 and F7 to start. Oh no, just that there is a 4-leg in F7. That's what I wrote down. Okay, never mind. Okay, so F10 area, we're gonna go north. 8, 9, and 10. We're not gonna interact with those. 9 and 10 are how we leave. But we're gonna bypass that area. There's gonna be another 4-leg in that area. And we're gonna go into 12 and 14, which is gonna have shotgun and a health drink. And a bunch of 4-legs in this general area. Clear the area before we loot. There you are. That's 2. Three and 4. Okay. Now that it's safer, we want 12 for shotgun. And 14 for a health drink. Next to 14, we know we got it. 4-leg. F13 was a 4-leg. Hallway is a 4-leg. And then we're going into F15. Actually, we're not going into 15. I don't know why I wrote that down. Across from 15 is what we want. Because 15 is interesting. There's like a ton of stuff there, but I don't think I found anything there. But now I want to double check. I mean, this person clearly had privileges. But there's nothing to interact with here. And if you did the Jack's Inn 106 trophy, I think this is the same symbol that's behind the wallpaper. At least it looks like it. But nothing to interact with in there. Shotgun. And then it's kind of hard to see, but move the D-pad to 6 and just press X to make sure the light's green. I didn't find anything in F5. $436 people at a recital. Interesting. Okay. All right, we want 6. I'm gonna pick up the weight. Latest weight. It's actually not the latest. This is weight number 2. So it's like the second latest. And then I couldn't let him take you. So now you're locked in. Now on light combat difficulty, I don't believe I was locked in, but on standard difficulty, you do have to continually sort of press at it and wait for it to sort of give. It's probably time. So number 9. Pretty sure there's nothing in here. Yeah, number 9. Okay, and now we're right at the top of block B. Just go straight into the yard. And now all of these wall crawlers are dead. Okay. Now I'm going to put them back down again so that I can get the numbers right. Just makes it a little easier. That's the one we just picked up, was number 2. Okay, so for the final one, we want 2, 3, and 5 on the left. 1, 4, and 6 on the right. And now we'll get the hangman's, the execution lever. Okay, so now in here, this part seems optional to me. It is sort of interesting, but it's not necessary to advance to the next area. But basically you can read these. Hallowed was the place, this one set ablaze. And you can find the matching one. Oh, not that one. It doesn't actually do anything, it just sort of puts it together. And then apparently that tells you who was hung in the first noose, second noose, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever. So in here, I've done this on both light and standard combat difficulty, and they're different. And I've both times puzzle was on light, so I actually expected these to be the same because puzzle was on light for both of them, and they were different. So I don't know if it's fully random or if it's specific to combat difficulty and somehow paired with puzzle. But if you're on light puzzle and light combat, I have had 1 and 2 both go where we're, or 3 and 2 go where we want to go, and the others go somewhere else. So basically what you want to do, I'm rambling, but basically what you want to do is just pick one. If you end up down below in an underground area, just run straight, go up the ladder, come back and try again. Because what you want is one that will take you to the morgue. That's what you want to aim for, is one that will take you to the morgue. And when I've done it on both light puzzle and both, but light combat or standard combat. Here, this is the underground one. So I'm wondering if these are just random. So you either get this or the morgue, and you want the morgue. So if you get this one, just come over and run up the ladder and try again. There is some loot down there, but it's like 1 health thing and 1 thing of ammo. It's not worth it to deal with like the enemies that are down there. So we'll try this one next. And since we know it's all the same cutscene, I'll just skip it. Alright, this is what we want. This is what you want to see when you come to. So just keep trying them. I'm unaware of what the pattern is because it seemed random to me the 3 different times I've done it. So just keep trying until you get one that'll bring you here. And this is like the morgue. And this video will go until the next safe spot. Because that's what works for me. Because I'll make it easy to start the next one. The elevator auto starts. There's no button or anything. Here you go. It's The end of the prison and the start of the labyrinth. There you go.